Wow, it's been quite the month. We've had some very cold weather, and the devastation around the food forest is, well, frankly, it's heartbreaking. We've lost, it looks like, our entire vegetable crop. We tried covering things as best we could, um, but yeah, things are bad. All of our tomatoes are gone, even the ones that we had in wicking pots. We covered all of that stuff with sheets and had it tented out and everything, but it just wasn't enough between the wind and temperatures dropping down into the 20s for a couple of nights. Um, so let me show you kind of what's going on. These are the tomatoes. A lot of them were getting big, and we're starting to get ready to start turning, I think. But this is pretty much a total loss for the tomatoes. All the basil too, all down these rows. Um, Fortunately, our figs look like they fared okay. Covering them saved them. It doesn't look like the leaves are going to fall off on those, but the same kind of covering was done on this wicking bed, and those tomatoes are toast. Looks like the marigolds survived, but the tomatoes are toast. This fig looks like it's the same as what it was before, just waiting for it to start kicking out some growth. I think that we are past the cold now, but let's take a walk around and kind of see where we're at. Um, it looks like brassicas are okay. Our broccoli seems to have survived, so that's positive. Got to look at the positive, right? But all of the marigolds that were in here, even the Cuban oregano, has completely died back. I'm not sure if that'll come back or not. The Cuban oregano might come back. Um, this was a pepper bed with marigolds in it and nasturtiums, and that's pretty much wiped out. Our carrots, though, our carrots look fine. We actually have some more new ones starting to come up in this raised bed, so they look good. And our peach trees, are kicking out blossoms. So I think they like the chill hours, though. So from what I've heard from our nursery friends is that we could get a bumper crop of snow peaches this year. So that's a positive. This bed over here was more peppers, and those are all gone. This bed was doing poorly anyway, but all the tomatoes are definitely gone here. It looks like we do have some nasturtium popping up that is alive, so that's cool. We can let that grow. Our passion fruit, you can see the passion fruit is just completely died back. All the leaves are gone on that, but it's still dropping fruit, and it looks like that they are still ripening, so that's kind of good. We'll finish getting the ripe fruit off of our passion vines, and then we can cut that back in March. One of the things that we heard from Greener Hills Nursery, they posted something on Facebook um, as an encouragement to tell you, just don't prune anything until March, don't water or fertilize things until March, and a lot of stuff should come back. So we're hoping that we can rely on their expertise. They've been doing this a lot longer than we have, And with any luck, we will see a whole bunch of stuff coming back. But our moringa, our big moringa tree, the leaves are completely dead on that. This, I think, is our peanut butter fruit tree. All the leaves are gone there. Even our pigeon peas have died back completely. This again is our second peach tree, and it's got leaves and tons of blossoms on it coming out. So um, hopefully we can get some peaches this year. Would be awesome. All of our bananas, oh my gosh, the bananas. This is heartbreaking. The bananas are just looking really bad. But the trunk still is green, so um, I gotta double check on it. But I think that what I saw from Greener Hills was to cut these back maybe a foot above the ground. The papayas too, because they're all the leaves have died back on those. But they said to cut those back. I think I'll have to double check it, and hopefully they will come back from their roots and kick out some new pups and new growth. So that's hopeful for that. Um, our lychee seems to have done pretty well, actually. It had a little bit of dieback on just a couple of branches, but the rest of these leaves, they look pretty good. So that's good. I don't know that we got I don't know that we saved any of our this is the Zambian cucumbers. The stems are still green, but I'm not seeing any leaf growth on them. We'll see if they start kicking out some growth in the next couple of weeks. We are supposed to stay no colder than 40 now in the extended forecast, and should get up into the 70s and even 80 a couple of days. So we should see things starting to grow again, and that has made it actually survive through this cold snap. Cut. Our katuk took a hit too. All of the leaves have died back on that. Um, the Napier grass even is looking pretty sad, but I'm pretty sure that'll come back without a problem. We do have some ginger and turmeric in here that looks like it fared pretty well. Oh, this is our guava, our ruby red guava, and its leaves are looking pretty sad. The sugar cane is looking bad too. The Oh, another banana, yeah, another banana. Um, Even the mulberries have taken a, a pretty big hit, but these are supposed to be pretty cold resilient, so I'm assuming that they'll come back and might actually produce more berries because of the chill hours that they received this year. So we'll be keeping an eye on that and posting more updates on those. Our noni tree looks like pretty much the rest of it. Pretty devastating. Let's take a look back at the back paddocks and some of the new stuff that we planted back there, see how that fared. This is our 10 by 10 that we planted this last year. Coconuts look really bad. I'm concerned with this one especially because it was looking bad before the cold snap. So I'm hoping that it had enough energy in the roots and stuff to be able to come back. We'll see how that does. The chaya has died back pretty far. But I think that the stems are still good, so we should see those coming back. The one tree that did handle the cold really well is the loquats. This one, and we've got another one in another location that looks like it did really well. They don't have a lot of dieback at all. And then our comfrey didn't die back at all either. All of the pineapples are looking a um, little bit frost bitten, so they I don't know. We'll see what happens. We did the breadfruit. We were anticipating losing the breadfruit this year anyway because it's really much too tropical of a tree for our zone here. It gets too cold. It doesn't even like it in the 50s, and like I said, we got into the 20s for at least 2 nights in the last couple weeks. These bananas are looking sad as well. This coconut, I think, is was doing much better, but all the leaves now are brown. But I think that one should come back without a problem. This is our Thai mulberry. It was kicking out mulberries even, had berries on it, but all of that is lost. It does have fresh buds, so I'm looking forward to seeing that come back and hopefully come back even stronger. Oh, this is a foxtail palm. Those do not like the cold. I'm hoping that that will come back as well, but we'll see. Even the mangoes, this is a cogshell mango, and it's taken a pretty big hit with all of the leaves turning brown. But our newest uh, paddocks over here, these are the Mysore raspberries, and they love the cold chill hours. So this looks like it's doing pretty well. It's got a little bit of browning around some of the edges of some of the leaves, but it's got new growth on it already. So hopefully that will give us a bumper crop of raspberries this year. That would be nice. All of our jackfruit, again, looking pretty rough. This is the Patumba, or the what is that? Apricot, tropical apricot tree. Um, they look, the leaves look. Some of them look okay. So I think that's all right. Doing okay. Um, this newest, the very latest paddock here is got pretty wiped out. I covered a couple of these or not mulberry, but elderberries with like buckets, and those seem to be doing all right. But everything else that was just covered with sheets is not um, looking so hot. Hopefully, the next couple of weeks we'll see a difference. But we do have a thornless blackberry here that is again the blackberries that love those chill hours. That's looking pretty good. So our sour sops, all the leaves are gone on our sour sops, and we've got another mulberry over there, a Thai mulberry as well. That um, all the leaves are gone on that as well. But we'll see how things change. Hopefully for the better soon.